Hey guys, Reza here from Budget Audio Reviews. Today I'm doing a follow-up video on the Tforce Yuan Li. So recently there's been a lot of positive hype and reviews about the Tforce Yuan Li out of the box. I must say that out of the box it is not the best earphones that I've had listened to recently. Maybe the tuning has been carved out towards the current new audiophiles listening preferences, but not to my listening preferences. And for those who are probably in their 40s and 50s, we may have slightly different listening preferences. What I found that by modifying a few things on the Tforce Yuan Li, it is one of the best earphones that I've listened to recently for quite a long while. But you do have to have a few things in hand. I don't have the Y6 filter price, but I think it's not more than US $5 or so. But Larry Kopio Kaya, he has helped me fit the Y6 filter. I'm going to put it under the light right here, if you can see at the base vent. So it is a fantastic simple mod and upgrade to the Tforce Yuan Li for those who need a little bit more kick and thump in the sub bass and mid bass section. What this filter has done as well, it has pretty much balanced out the slightly hotter upper mids, which I found was fairly annoying for me. So what has happened is I've used this combination between the Yuan Li, the Y6 bass vent, if you can see it here, the Y6 bass vent, right? I'm holding the camera on a gimbal actually, and this is the combination that I've put up so far, which works really well for me, which is the NiceHCK 8-core HPC cable, and then I've decided to review it based on the Jcally JM20 USB dongle deck rather than the CE0275 Loco Neck MQA deck, because I did find the JM20 has a bit more organic, natural timbre to the sound and slightly less lean than the CE0275. So the JM20, once it's passed through the Fosi audio N2M, now this is a fantastic budget amp. It's only going for about $37 US, as you can see on that sheet of paper that I wrote down earlier on. These guys are extremely powerful. This can run the Audio-Technica R70X on high gain very easily. So even on tougher to drive IEMs like the Tforce Audio, you don't need high gain. The volume gain, you only need to bring it up to about maybe 10-11 o'clock and it's already really loud. So what I do is through UAPP, I am running the volume at about maybe 94% with the Jcally, then it's passed through the amp and then out through the Tforce Audio, and then the rest of the volume control is on the N2M. Now with the current mod, you don't have to play with the bass gain or bass boost here on the N2M. The N2M's bass boost is very similar to iFi's X bass, very clean, very musical, it's not overly thumpy. But with the current mod right now, I don't have to play with that bass boost at all. So let me just describe the sound to you with regards to this current setup, which you will get at around slightly under US $180. I did find the Tforce Yuan Li has a very natural overall tonality and timbre, so I can listen to most acoustic type genres, jazz music, anything to do with a lot more acoustic and wood instruments. They will all sound very natural with excellent tonality, timbre and note weight. Now the cool thing about the Tforce Yuan Li is with the current mod, the layering of the sound is fantastic. You can actually hear instruments being layered one after another and they don't get overly busy and crowded. Now comparing this, I did a previous comparison between the Tforce and the yes, what's that, the HE01, yeah, the Razer HE01. So the Razer HE01 though has a cleaner sound separation, a much more precise sound, but when things get busy, it gets really busy. So imaging and separation gets a bit more muddled on the HE01, but the Tforce Yuan Li, that layering is fantastic. So I think I have found my sweet spot with this setup, and it's very awesome for me. I can't remove this from my ears once it's on. You know, I think they are an extremely enjoyable listen. I think all the frequency range now, from sub bass, mid bass, mids, even that hot upper mids is no longer there. Treble extension, layering of sound and separation and everything, it's fantastic. So you do get a little bit more of a holographic soundstage as well, a little bit more. The DH5, the BGVP DH5 has a bit more holographic soundstage, but these guys are fantastic now. So if you're willing to put in the extra time and money to make the Tforce audio sound better, you could follow the steps here. I should add one more layer here, which is the Y6 bass vent, which you can find it on AliExpress. I put all the links down in the description below. And you need some high quality tweezers to precisely put the bass vents on here. It's a really tiny space there, so you either need very precise fingers, but those pincers or tweezers are extremely helpful. So Larry Kopio Kaya, he has kindly helped me put this on with his high precision tweezers. I saw the work done the other day. It is not overly simple, but simple enough if you have the right tools. Okay guys, so I think the Tforce Yuan Li right now is one of the better and the best sounding IEMs I've had for a super long time. In fact, they sound a lot more natural than the Eco OH10. So the Eco OH10 can sound a lot brighter. In terms of imaging and separation, yes, the Eco OH10 is fantastic, but it does have that mild metallic timbre as well. So if you like more natural sounds in terms of percussions, if you like more natural sounds on snare drums and double bass and all that, I think the Tforce Yuan Li can bring that sense of enjoyment into your listening experience right now. So I think Tforce, you did a good job in terms of selecting the driver. Tuning wise, I think they probably tuned to a current selective market, which probably they could sell more earphones with that particular tuning. You know, uncles like me probably is less important on their marketing target audience, yeah. So I've learned as well that over time we have to give opportunity to different products and see how best they can suit my listening preferences. Okay, all right guys, that's pretty much about it on a simple follow-up video of the Tforce Yuan Li on the Samsung Galaxy S10 and on a gimbal. Just a quick one because I left all my equipment in the gym and I didn't have any, but I really wanted to push this video out to you guys. All right guys, stay safe, see you real soon.